asking ourselves what we truly, really want? Are we truly happy? Like, for real? Are you happy with where your life is? If not, what are you willing to do about it? What are you willing to change? What are you willing to do to change it? Have you sat with God to find His plan to see if it matches yours? Why or why not? Are you willing to even ask God, what is the plan for your life? Why or why not? Are you willing to stay in comfort or decide to get uncomfortable to live your dreams? Why or why not? Are you willing to walk away from anything or anyone that no longer aligns with what you hold the most important? Why or why not? Are you willing to surrender to God instead of fighting for everything you want? Why or why not? If you've done a vision board, are you living what you put on that daily in small forms? Why or why not? Why am I asking these questions? On January 5th through the 7th was official quitting days and how humans operate. It has been documented that uncomfortability causes many to run back to what they know. Are we still doing small workouts, even if it's not turning your body as quick as you like? Why or why not? Are you building your dream daily, or are you complaining that it's not here yet? Why or why not? How long are you willing to wait for what's yours? What God does is to see if you really want it and how bad you want it. It doesn't come overnight, and it may take longer than you think. Mhm. Are you going to keep at it until you see the end product? Why or why not? Are you willing to celebrate the small wins with yourself and put it up somewhere so where only you can see it? Why or why not? What keeps you on track, and are you willing to use it daily? Only you can answer these questions in your life. Be honest with yourself. Become who you've always dreamed of. Because remember this, your higher self has already done it. If you have already seen it in a vision, if you've already seen the end from the beginning, you've already been there. Now you just walking out the steps to get there. The questions were asked to see where you have eggshells on the floor, and no one is going to tiptoe around your wounds. It is not our responsibility on a daily to find out why it bothers you. It is your responsibility to find out that, and mine, so we can heal in that area. Read Acts 6 and 7 on your own whenever you have time and see where we are right now. If Jesus wasn't real, why do they work so hard to remove particular books out of the Bible? It makes you wonder, only because if he wasn't real, why would you cover it up? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Because I ask myself that question all the time. Um, he's the only one everyone goes after. No one else. Just it's just an observation. No one other ever questions Buddha, Krishna, Kalima, Hecate. Um, Even the things they say is a myth. Nobody ever questions that. But they took out 54 books of the Bible that talked about Jesus. They say Jesus was an archetype instead of a person. And we have history books showing in actual history that Jesus was an actual person. Yeah. So the mere fact that they trying to do that lets you know that his name has more power on it than what they're trying to let you know. Because every time you say it, the system shrinks and shrivels like the hyenas on the Lion King, Mufasa. Say his name and people's mask just falls off of their facade. They ready to fight you, honey. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's because you called on that name that got power. It will never lose its power. It reaches to the highest mountain, and it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, yeah, the blood that gives me my strength from day to day. It will never lose its power. That's your fuss and get on the bus. Do you hear me? Jesus' name will never lose its power. When you get in a tight knot, I dare you to call his name and see what happens. I dare you to see all your ancestors. Everybody roll up. All your angels have been telling me, oh, we've been waiting on you to call that name. Even if you don't know him. I dare you to call him when you get in trouble. Symptoms today. Exercising and stretching to lengthen my muscles. Ooh, that stretch. I did that stretch again. Plus, my third eye and my crown been like wide open. Y'all don't understand. When I say wide open, and then I had a moment today when it felt like one side of my head was like numb, and I was seeing like crazy visions while that was going on. I was just like, wow. And I grounded myself in, and I could just hear my ancestors. Like for real, like I was hearing them talk to me like, you got this. We see you. I don't know how thin the veil is, but I heard him talking to me today. Like I heard my uncle. And my uncle been gone for a long time. Yeah. Yeah. I was hyping myself up all day, just being my own cheerleader and then resting. I woke up feeling so much anticipation, but I don't see anything. But I know something is happening because something is changing in the cosmos and the heavenlies. Because I wasn't supposed to hear my ancestors that close today. Excuse me, confirmation bird. See what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to hear them like that. And I never met my grandfather. I never met him. My grandmother's husband never met him. But today I heard his voice. I've never met that man. Never met him. For some odd reason, I was kept away from him from my family. I don't know why. I don't know. I never met him. I just remember being in school and everybody went to go visit him, but I was left behind. And everybody came and got everybody out of school. Everybody went, but I was left behind. And there was a note talking about we went here and you're not supposed to be outside and all of this. And I just remember this today and I'm just like, why y'all leave me like that? And I was a kid. I was like in elementary school, like second grade. Like I said, Gen X kids, yeah, we were latchkey kids. We knew how to take care of ourselves. And I had an auntie that she's gone now, but she was my favorite auntie, and she showed me how to become a woman. And she would come down to the house and bring food for me to eat. And I was just told not to leave out of the house. And I just remember that so vividly. So they went to go see him, and I never got a chance to see him. Never. The only time I saw him was when he was in a casket. Never met him. I rested today and allowed space for God to have control today. I wrote down a lot and let God lead today. I grounded, earthing, I was earthing and cloud watching and watched the tree limbs blow in the wind and change directions. When I surrender, everything is working on my behalf. And God has room to move around and do what God need to do. Let me tell you something. When God want to come in and make himself big, let him make himself big. You just sit back. You let God be who God is and you don't rush nothing. Let God do what God is going to do. Do you hear me? Let God do it. I pray for all of us to see God, see what God is doing. And God said he sent all the signs. Are you paying attention? I heard, don't miss this moment. You've been waiting for a long time. Out of everyone calling his name, he makes time for you. He makes time for you. Hands go up, praise getting loud.